Hey guys, it's Rainey Hiley here with For Authenticity, coming at you straight from Sedona, Arizona, live from 5D. OMG, OMG, OMG. There's so much to talk about. I'm so interested to hear how things are going for you, and I just wanted to check in with you and kind of report back as to what's been happening in my life. And I can only speak from my experience, but I want to share it with you. I want to see, is anyone else going through this? I've talked a lot about how we are going through a global shift of consciousness, an expansion of consciousness that is actually raising the frequency of the planet to a more compassionate and loving vibration. And so, my experience of that is that, when I made the decision that I was going to no longer participate in a third dimensional reality, I was going to take a stand and say, I'm moving to Sedona, Arizona. I'm going to be an authenticity life coach, and I'm going to live life as if everything was already exactly how I wanted it to be. Not like, oh, I'm going to work really hard and one day I'll have the life I really want. No, I made a statement to the universe, okay, here's how I want my life to play out. Here's what I want it to look like. And, I'm going to let you worry with the details, okay? I just want to show up and be in a place of joy and bliss every day. And so what happened for me is I literally had I had to let go of everything in my life. I was asked to do a complete release of, my former career, my place of living, the person I was with has changed. Like, everything has changed in my life. Like, I had to let go of it all. Even the things I thought would never change, I had to let go of everything. And then I had to go through an experience of loss. And once I made it through an experience of letting go, and while I continued to do my spiritual practice the whole time, which is, meditate every single day, start the day with positive affirmations, visualization, connecting with nature, being in that state, that higher frequency every time you can think about it. That's my goal, is to stay at that higher frequency. And what happened was, my life has done a complete 180. I am in the process of writing this down as a book that's going to be released as my next book. I'm living the story right now. I'm actually in the midst of it. It's been happening for the last, 8 months to a year, this whole transition to 5D. And all I can tell you is, I woke up and realized I'm here. It happened. I'm here. Everything has worked out perfectly. Everything I thought that I had lost when I went through that experience of letting go never left. It was right here. I had everything. I didn't have to lose anything. It's now is this moment of, how do I navigate this new reality? What are the rules and the laws of the fifth dimension? How do you manifest? I can tell you there are completely different laws here. The laws of physics don't work the same. Universal laws seem a little bit different. Manifestation is happening almost instantaneously, whereas, in our third dimensional experience, we would make all the effort to manifest something, and then you'd sit around and be like, okay, I'm in this having faith, it's going to happen stage, and, sometimes it would take a long time before it manifested, where you thought, it's not happening. Now, it's so crucial that in this new frequency, that our thoughts are pure, our thoughts are a high frequency, that we stay in that place, because what's happening is we are manifesting them almost instantaneously. And so having a dedicated, spiritual, committed practice, a practice where you're committed to maintaining a high frequency, where you're committed to building a life in a better way, at a higher frequency, at a better level, with more compassion, more love, more empathy. That's what we want. And you will find there's no more third dimensional world to go back to. It doesn't even exist. This reality has always existed. I was just able to change my frequency to stay in it, to get here and to stay in it. And so I am learning the rules of this new dimension, and one of the things is like eating is totally different. The supplements that I need totally different. They just like fall in my lap. Exactly what I need to eat, what supplements I need to take. Everything I need to do just is like, boom, someone gives me a book, or boom, I am introduced to this new thing. So it's like all of my needs are met instantaneously, but it's really important, I'm finding, that I pay attention to these new rules and the new guidance I'm receiving in this dimension, which is, okay, it's essential. It's essential to start my day in a positive way. It's essential to, my friend Nancy and I do these, we do a morning rampage every morning together, which is, it's an Abraham rampage. If you look it up on YouTube, you can find it. But we've basically like typed it out and then added a whole bunch of our stuff, like all the things we want to create in this new dimension, in this new reality, all the things we want to experience. So we read this off. It takes probably like 15 minutes, and by the time we're done reading that, it's like, wow, the day is already amazing. And then I go and meditate, and we connect with nature, and I stay in a space of with just the goal of that I'm going to keep this high vibration. So, I just wanted to report back to you and tell you what's going on, and kind of just, I'm so excited. We just had the new moon yesterday. I think I did 3 or 4 new moon ceremonies with my friends, where we set our intentions and then we affirm them and put them out into the universe. And what I'm noticing, and that's the one thing I was reporting back to these moon sisters. I'm like, look, it used to take like 6 to 8 months before these intentions manifested into reality. Now they're happening in like 2 weeks to a month. Like by the time we have our next ceremony, they've already manifested. So things are definitely speeding up. It's getting really exciting. I'm loving being in the space of creating instead of reacting. And I want to share it with you. I want to help you get here. I know this place exists. I know it's available to every one of you. And I know that it is calling you. Your authentic self is calling you. Higher frequencies are calling you. There's a whole new world asking for you to awaken and open up to. And it is going to give you everything you ever wanted. So I'm excited. I'm here. I would love to hear from you as always. Please do connect with me. Until next time, I'm Rainey Hiley with For Authenticity, signing out.